This is a 3-mark marathon. Today, I'm playing in my all-time favorite tank. Yes, I've decided this is my favorite tank. With the FV4202 in a very, very, very close second place. Yes, that is it. So today we're going to be watching just a marathon of games, really. Chopped up, showing the good part, showing the mistakes, showing the action, and I'll tell you what I'm doing. So this first one is Panama, and normally on Westfield I like going to the main hill, but not on Panama. The spawns are so bad on Panama, you're better off going this way. And you have a really good spawn on this side to the point where you can actually push way up almost to the bridge. And so that's what I'm going to do, actually. And so I just wanted to show that off, to show you what I'm doing, because it's actually really, really good. And this tank here has really good camera rating, so somebody is on my left down below by their bridge, they actually will have a tough time spotting you in this tank because its camera rating is so good because of its low profile. So that's really good, and so that is why I've decided to do this. And also, we have artillery, which means our assist may start to rack up. And I like my assist damage, let me tell you, I like my assist damage. Hello, 140. I've got gun depression. But we poke way too far over, so he puts it into our tracks. But that is okay. I just wanted to show you guys that first engagement. Now, the issue is, if you have artillery, they have artillery. So he decks us there, and not much has happened. I skipped a little bit of our team to getting a few assist ribbons, but that was it, as you can see. Now our assist is starting to rack up, which is good. We're spotting this guy as well. We put a shell into his tracks, and I think we just blocked our 140. Yeah, we just blocked our 140. I'm so sorry, Mr. 140 behind me. Is that a 140? I think it is. I'm so very sorry. But that's what happens when you're all clustered up like this. We have an STB-1, we have an FV4202, we have an Object 140, we have a tank destroyer. But I really want to thank this 140 because he's not, you know, he just, oh, I got in the way. So he's moved on. He's moved on. He got himself killed though, unfortunately. But it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't like he was trying to push me out or anything, or trying to block me or take revenge. It was really nice. He's realized, okay, it was an accident. Just moved on. Good play by him. And look at this gun just sing every single time into this 60 TP. Nice lower plate you've got there, bud. Will we finish him off? No, we missed that shell, unfortunately. But moving on, I've decided time to make the push. Oh, the 140 was actually my platoon mate. Well, facepalm. That shows you I didn't realize I was in platooned in this game. Wow, this was from a long time ago, so... oh boy. But yeah, we finished off the E5, went after the 140, and then we fell back to our position, and now we're putting shells in this Object 277. Back in the same position we were just at. Will we finish him off? Yes, we will. And now the game kind of just became cleanup time. And that's all it was. We just drove around looking for things. There is the Conqueror. Go for his tracks, and we do track him and ammo rack him. I think we tracked him. Yeah, he's not moving. We tracked him. Will we blow his head off? No, we're going to go for the tracks again. No, it went low and only damaged his tracks. But he dies, and we do actually get some of the assist. If we get all of the assist, we might have split it with our platoon mate. But that's okay. And now we're going to YOLO for this Death Star and this other tank destroyer. Can we spot them, get the assist? That's what we want. When you're trying to 3-mark tanks, assist damage is one of the best things you can get. I recommend optics almost on everything. Though, I don't have optics on this, actually. I have gun rammer, vertical stabilizer, vents. I have recon, situational awareness, brothers in arms, and food. And so because of that, well, okay, that shot hit. Because of that, I still have like 470 meters view range without optics. If I threw optics on, I would have about 509, I think. Or 501. So that's really good. But watch here. Ready? We put a shell in, and that's it. I'm a one-shot. He's a one-shot. I don't need to kill him. He can just sit here and aim at me all day if he wants to. All I'm going to do is just sit here and wait. I'm loading up a HESH shell just to make sure I can one-shot him. But it doesn't matter. Already finishes him off, and we get the assist. 4,800 damage done, and 6,028 assist damage, guys. Almost 11,000 combined damage. That's what you need when you are trying to 3-mark tanks. Now we find ourselves on Berlin, which is a phenomenal map for almost any vehicle type. This is a really well done console map. I will admit that. I think they did a good job, and I think I'm platooned up with Catnip is great because he's the only other guy I can think of who has an FV4202 who will play with me. And this right here was, nope, not that. Next shot, never mind. The next shot was, I think, accidental. Let me, I'll realize when I'm aiming if it was or not. If I remember this game right, I haven't gone back to watch these games, really. So, there we go. That was accidental, obviously. Auto lock, we track him, and he gets utterly nuked. And look at this assist racking up. Tracking is so key. Of course, that was accidental, but hey, We still got it. He fixes his tracks right before the last shell goes in, so you don't get the full 1800 off of him. But still, that's a key shot. If you're playing this game and someone's being stupid like that, just go for their tracks. Yes, I didn't do it on purpose, but had I done it on purpose, I'd be like, yeah, see, I'm so cool. But that's not what happened. We just tracked him by accident. We're up to almost 2,000 assist damage just like that by a couple spots. And hello, Coppola. No, we just misses Coppola. I'm not really editing this game because it's kind of fast and action-y. It's, once the fighting starts, it starts. It's because this map is so small. I think it's 600 by 600. It could be bigger than that, could be smaller. We go for his tracks and we do track him. Artillery is now shooting at us, but he just fired, so we're going to move up now. No. Coppola shot? Nope. Shell goes a little bit to the right, unfortunately. But yeah, this map, once you get engaged in this map, you stay engaged. It's really good. There's a lower divorce rate on this map. Oh wait, there's a lower probability to stop fighting on this map because it's so small. I'm laughing at my own jokes, and it's not even funny. I shouldn't even anymore. You know what? I'm hanging up the cape. Somebody can have my channel. First one to comment below. I'm just kidding. That's not gonna happen. This is what happens though when you're doing a marathon. You realize I just did another video earlier about bots, and now I'm doing this one because I gotta get this done because I'm not around tomorrow. So I have to get this uploaded and ready to go for tomorrow so I can release it tomorrow because I like doing a video every single day. So because of that, I'm just saying things that, you know, aren't needed to be said, but they're being said anyway. It's like a live stream almost. Wow, where I'm a complete idiot. Sounds fun. Alright, this is 277. How are we gonna get this guy? He's got support. Put a shell in. He bounces off of us, but not the waffle, I think. The waffle pens us through the turret. I don't know where he penned us, but he does penetrate us, unfortunately. And we have this 50B. Hello, 50B. Nom 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 nom. And assist. Unfortunately, we're splitting it with this mook next to me. But, ready? Nom 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 nom. That tastes so good. A 50B turrets just say taste so good. I thought about loading Hesh, but I did not, just in case I had to shoot the 277. It's now we poke around. Boom, we put it in. I don't know if that went into his lower plate or the very lower part of his upper plate. Either way, it should go in, no problem. And ready? Oh, it did go through his lower plate. We put a shell into his tracks. Like I said, track. And boom, 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 boom. You get assist. Track. Can we hit this shot? Yeah. That one hits, no problem. But as you can see, our damage and assist is starting to rack up. We're almost up to 5,000. We're up to 5,000 combined. This guy tracks us. We're going to fix it. Once again, we go into his tracks, and we get penned by someone from behind. Some kind of heavy tank. I can't see what it is. That is okay. And we're going to put another shell into this guy. Into his tracks. No, we miss his tracks. But doesn't matter. We get half of the... I think that was split 3 ways because there's a tank destroyer behind us as well. But assist is assist. Now, the way I 3-mark tanks is very aggressive because I want that assist damage, and I want to keep my gun singing. And I know a lot of other players will play differently. There's 2 other ways, really. There's really 3 ways you can 3-mark tanks. The way I do it is aggressive, in your face, so I get the assist and I get the damage. That's how I like to do it. Then there's 2 other ways. The other way is just load full premium and just spam your way to the top damage. And then the third way is to play really conservatively. Hide in the back, wait for opportunities, snipe. Don't really go for assist. And, oh, waffle. What other tank? Medium tank can do this. Just bounce shells from a waffle just consistently. I guess a 430U. But this tank is really good at it, too. Well, who needs an E50M when you have this tank? And ready? Mistake? No, not a mistake. I completely tunnel visioned, and we go for the tracks. No problem. And we immediately get some assist damage for it. But what other tank in this game can do that? Get caught out, bounce a shell, clipped out by a waffle, just kidding, more shells bounce off. Not really. Once again, another reason why the E50M is dead, in my mind, is because this tank came out, which just does everything it can do better, minus ramming. And I got that comment a whole lot in my is the E50M dead video. And people are like, no, it's not. It's still the best at ramming. And it's like, so you have one good attribute. That's really not enough to make you really want to keep playing a tank, or competitively, should I say. Yes, that's really fun. I don't know how that hit. That's really fun to play a tank over and over and over again. Well, to ram things, that's fun. I'll admit, that is fun. But it's not really competitive. If that's the only reason you're getting an E50M is to ram, then, well, then that's telling you something right there, that the tank really isn't that good at all, in my opinion. Once again, of course, that video was my opinion. Any is the tank dead videos are going to be my opinion, so keep that in mind. Almost let's see. We did almost 9,000 combined damage. Almost 10,000, sorry. Almost 10,000 combined damage yet again in that game. Over 9,000. Not too bad at all. But this next game, we are now on Highway. And we get sniped right off the bat. And this one, I'm going to show most of this game because this is a very important game because things go wrong immediately. And I was so close to just letting myself die and be like, alright, I'll just put the tank away and play it again some other time. But we didn't. We fire a Hesh shell into the Leopard 1 and we penetrate. Not the highest damage roll, 448, but yeah, still a Hesh pen. Could have been 390 if with APCR, right? In fact, we could have rolled as low as, I think, 293 with APCR, so I'll take that. I've got more Hesh where that came from. Put another one in. 490. Not too shabby. He puts a shell into us in return, though. And now we're missing 2 shots on him. We're going to put another shell into him. Oh, he puts a shell into our lower plate. He snaps in it. I didn't expect him to hit our lower plate there, but he does. He's got friends in the back. I want to finish him off. There we go. He goes down. One thing you should not do, which I will admit, when you are trying to 3-mark, is trade your health away from the start. That is not a good idea. We now have 615 health left because we traded all of our hit points away. And now because of that, well, we really can't do much more. And that's not all. There's artillery. Our gun is broken. Our tracks are broken. And there's a shell from that guy. We have 100 hit points left, guys. Artillery misses the kill shot. Oh boy, our gun is broken. We have no more repair kit. We have no more health left. We finish off the M103. Shell flies straight. I'm thinking about getting the armorer skill on this tank because its weak spot is the turret right by the gun. So the gun gets knocked out a lot. So I think I might want to get that on this tank. Of course, it was artillery who broke our gun that time, which had nothing to do with the fact that our weak spot is our gun, because I guarantee he wasn't aiming at the gun. That's just what happened, because artillery. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But can we hit this guy? Yeah, who needs a good working gun? Not me, not this guy. Can we put another shell in? No, we cannot, and we're going to pull back in. And after waiting here for about a minute or so, I finally decided to move on, and our team is winning. Our team is just winning this game. Easy peasy, no problem. And so I've sped this up just to show you that, yes, I did decide to move up. Exactly what I did. I don't want to cut too much out of these. I want to cut enough out so it doesn't waste your entire day watching. But here we go, artillery. I have 2 choices. I thought about shooting the T-92, but I did not. Why didn't I shoot the T-92 even though he was facing me? It was because he was still in top-down view because his gun was not moving. So I decided to shoot the artillery who was turning and actually paying attention. So you have to make those decisions. Also, he was closer to me and an easier shot. So it was a no-brainer to me. The only reason I would, like, if I shot at the T-92, the only advantage I would have would be, you know, shooting the bigger gun, who might be loaded, and who is facing me. But by shooting the other guy, he's turning to face me. He's bigger. He's in the way, blocking the T-92. It just made sense to me. And so that's what we did. And our gun, for some reason, is still shooting straight, even though it's broken. This is the clone guy RNG. He cannot hit anything while his gun is fixed. But when it's broken, he can hit everything and everyone. Can we finish this guy off now? Yes, we can. He goes down. Now artillery. Hello, artillery. He pulls out and gets killed. Can we put a shell into the T-92? Come on, come on, come on. Artie. Yep, there it is. I heard it. You heard it coming. He's dead. Artie on Artie action right there. E3. Hello, E3. Gonna put a shell into your tracks. And it flies true. It hit him in the tracks. Who needs a fixed gun? Can we get another shell? Yes, we can, into his engine, and we're getting all the assist because we tracked him. And he goes down. We just got all of that E3 at the end of that game. How? I don't know. It just happened. 5,115 damage, 2,200 assist, and we're at 77% now. Not too shabby. Abbey time. This is I think this is a fast-paced one. I remember it being fast-paced. And we're going to go for the middle. The middle is so important on this map. Whether you're playing ranked, or you're playing competitive, or you're playing just the regular pubs, I think the middle is very, very important. Because if you don't go middle, then you're trusting your team. Oh. Well, yeah, that happened. We missed him somehow. And he snaps and pens us in the turret with his tank. Which is a little bit unfortunate because his tank is... it's good at snapping shots, but it's not very accurate. And it doesn't have very good penetration. And he's a light tank, but he just out-traded us. But not that time. Haha, we penned you. And will he pen us in return? No, he will not. And we make it away. Good start. Other than the fact that we've already used our med kit, this is a pretty decent start. I'm not going to pull in front yet until I go undetected in case there's a Death Star or Tank Destroyer or something sitting in the back there. So we're just going to wait. And now we're undetected. And we move into this position. And this position is really good, especially when there's a Type 4 Heavy sitting there, letting you farm his weak spot. That's always fun. Yes, Type 4 Heavy has a weak spot. It's the shoulder plates. Type 5 does not have that weak spot. I don't know why. It just doesn't. I tried to go through his lower plate. I'm trying to find a good spot, because that shoulder plate, I figured lightning won't strike twice in the same place, right? So I decided not to shoot there. But hey, T100, what's up, kid? Bouncing is off of us, gets shot by someone else, and now he's committed instead of pulling back. So we're going to put another shell into him. Boom, we put it in. We don't quite roll high enough to kill him, but we have this Patton, or M103, I think it was. Can he finish him off? Yes, he can. T100 goes down, and there's a 140 there as well. But he is in a position where he cannot shoot us, so I'm just going to wait here to go undetected, and then I'm going to start shooting things again. Like this guy. Hello. No. How about this T95? Oh, wait, this M103. No. Alright, T95, aiming for weak spots. That's never going to hit. Just kidding, we hit. Ha 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 ha. So, he goes down. Is the Type 4 still alive? Yes, he is. But who's this guy? Can we put a shell into this guy now? Hello, Mr. Leopard. Come on, gun depression. Ah, no, could not quite get the gun down. We tried, but we could not do it. But we're just avoiding it. Can we put shells into those guys now? Maybe. What's that, a Patton? Yeah, that's a Patton. Is he gonna come after us? No, he's going on the inside, so watch this. I'm gonna kill him now. Hello, Mr. Patton. Hello, Mr. Patton. Hello, where are you? Let's side scrape this. Aha. Oh, 140. Okay. Is he gonna do it? He's gonna do it. Alright, here we go. Here's the fight. 140 versus 430. Our FV4202 and M103 friend. Hello there. We put a shell into him, but now we gotta keep our armor towards him. We put a shell into his tracks. Accidentally, we somehow track his outside drive wheel and penetrate his tank. Don't ask me how, but it's just what happened. And now he cannot keep up with our turret, and he dies, putting only one shell into us. Well, that I don't think went according to his plan. We're gonna put a shell into this guy, and now he's a one-shot. And we're gonna side scrape him, and then go after this T30. And boom! And because it's this T30, we're gonna load some HESH, 210 millimeters of penetration versus his T29 hull. That's gonna be more than enough. And we're looking down. 499, not too shabby at all. He bounces off of us again. It looks like he's got the smaller gun. Can we put a shell in? No. So we try to splash his tracks. It does not work. And then I'm like, you know what? This game is ending. We've got to get some action in here. So we're just going to go straight in after him. And we're going to hopefully out DPM him, get some bounces. I mean, we've got HESH load. We've got one of the highest DPMs in the game right now. He pens us. Put another shell of HESH into his tank for 508 damage. Now we're going to get to his side. Can we get a nice meaty roll? 503, not quite high enough. But now his turret's jammed. And our friend comes and picks us up, finishing him off. And now all that's left is this Type 4. And actually a couple tank destroyers. Put a shell into his tracks. No, we don't. But look at this. This guy came back. And we get to farm him. Hello. Go for his tracks again. Engine. Okay, fine. That works, I guess. I thought the engine was in the back. I guess I was wrong. Okay. Well, he's dead now. He is dead. And now all that's left is a tank destroyer and artillery. Will we get to them in time? Yeah, hello there. Put a shell into that guy. He's gonna try to hit us. Maybe. Yeah, he tried to shoot someone else, and we do not finish him off, but he does go down. Someone else once again picks us up, but now we are at 2 marks of excellence. There we go. We 2-marked it. 6,486 damage. Of course, the games weren't right one after the other. If they were, that would be ridiculous to get a second mark of excellence game from, what were we at, 77 or 78% last game? So, no, that didn't happen. That was probably a week later. Who knows? It could have been the next day. I don't know how much I played this tank. I think I did play it a lot. I think I got it to 2 marks real fast, didn't I? I actually do think I got it to 2 marks really, really fast. But then I didn't 3-mark it for a while, which is unfortunate. I think I got this to 2 marks in less than 85 games. I think it was 77 to 2 marks of excellence. And so I'm like, can I 3-mark this before 100 games? And I did not. It took me a long time. But hello. We track him again with an auto lock accidentally. But will we getting damage off of him? There we go. We track him again, and we put a shell in him. Now we're getting some assists. No, we're not. We did not track him. Someone else tracked him right before we hit him, believe it or not. I know, my mind is blown too. But, hello, WZ. Okay, he bounces off of us. Good. We're free to put a shell into him. And this is another one of those kind of action-packed games, which is pretty good, which works. This is one of those which is the assist. Just, it really helps the mark of excellence. This kind of game really helps. But this guy's tracked with his gun up. Oh, my goodness. We track and ammo wreck him again. Can we blow his head off right here, guys? Can we do it? Is it possible? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Someone else kills him. We get another crit hit. I don't know what we did. Maybe we Maybe he fixed his ammo rack and we re-ammo racked him. I don't know. But we're going to go for his tracks. Why? Because this E4 is rolling up on this guy. And I'm like, yes, feed me, feed me, feed me. Boom, we put another shell in. Come on, E4, shoot him. Somebody shot him for 0 and retracked him, so we won't get any more assist off of him, unfortunately. But we can shoot this guy. No, we can't shoot him. I auto-locked, and my shell missed. Mistakes were made, unfortunately, but we'll put another shell in. Hello. Someone else shoots us. It's from the back. I don't know who it was, but I think it was an M103. Did we take any damage at this game? Might have been bigger than that. I don't know. And make up a shot now on this guy. Put it into his upper hull. No problem. Yeah, this guy's getting melted on my left. But here comes brave old Conqueror. He's like, aha, I will win this game single-handedly. Hello, Conqueror. How are you doing today? And for some reason, I think this shot makes him mad because we put a shell into his tracks, and then he goes, I don't want to win this game anymore. I don't want to live. I've been tracked. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I know why. Okay, I ammo racked him after he already used a repair kit. So now he's upset, and he's just like, I don't want to play this game anymore. So he just YOLOs in. We damage his tracks. We don't blow him off. And he gets finished off by our Patton. But now we are running up, trying to get ahead to get these spots. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're up to 2,000 assist damage. Is that 2,300? Yeah, it's 2,379 assist damage. And so that's what we've done. We just rolled up, and artillery is spotted. And angry. He nukes my friend and nukes me with the same shot. And now it's like, okay, we gotta go. I'm gonna speed this up because now it's just a case of repositioning. Once again, don't give up when you have no health left. Our assist damage is still racking up. And now we're gonna get into a position where we can use our gun depression. There's the artillery. I see him, but I'm not too concerned. Finish him off. Now I'm gonna change my attention to the artillery, who is aiming. No, he's backing up. I figured he's a very interesting artillery player because he was spotted earlier. And instead of running, he fired. And he actually survived. And then there, once again, he got spotted. And instead of running, he aimed. He tried to get the shot off. So I don't know if he doesn't realize he's spotted. Or if it's he's got like this 2,000 IQ I don't know about. But here is a Death Star. And so we're going to be putting shells into him because he's not paying attention to us. So we put another shell in. And uh-oh. Now he's aiming at us. We're positioning ourselves to bounce the shell if it's Hesh. Or if it's AP, but he doesn't get the shell off. And he dies. And we tracked him. But now it's this guy. Can we track him now? He's not looking. Aiming up at his tracks. There we go. We tracked him. But are we the ones who tracked him? Did somebody track him before us? No, they did not. And we get the assist off of him. 5,900 damage. 4,329 assist. Over 10,000 combined damage. And now we're up to 86%. Guys, get those tracking hits. They are so important when you're trying to 3-mark tanks. Now we are on Cliff. And I'm making a play. This is a dumb play, but I love this play. And that guy bounces off of us. Yes, that was an E4 shell. And he bounces off of us. I don't know if it's APCR or not. It was too sped up to tell. But this whole first engagement, look at that. Miss. This is pretty funny. And hit. Like, this is hilariously funny. And you're like, what? Why? Okay, I don't know. But there we go. Nice side shots on those guys. That's why I like this position. Here they come. Here they come. And bounce. Tortoise. I'll go for you now. Ready? Here we go. Tortoise. Ah, juice. Juice. Miss. Can we get another shell? No. How about in this guy? Ready? Easy shot. Easy shot. Back of the turret. Nope, goes into his turret. Aha! Artillery! Can we kill artillery? No, he gets away. But now the game begins. We penetrate that shell, and we're going to go back to normal speeds because we've gotten through the hiccup of the game. I'm going to call that the hiccup. It was kind of interesting because, okay, that one bounces. Sure. Sure. We are aiming for his ear. And we missed, but, hey-oh, what can you do? What can you do? Can we kill him here? Aim for his ear again. There we go. The ear shot. It goes in. Those things have, like, ears, and they're actually weak spots. It's really interesting. I was side-scraping in my T-29. Hey, that goes straight against an E-75, and I was firing standard. And E-75 has the same things, and we were just putting them in over and over and over again. We track the Walker Bulldog M41 Tier 8 German Edition thingamabob, and he pens me. And in my shock and disbelief of his snapping, penetrating shell, I miss my shell. Because I'm bad at this game. And is that the front or the back of him? I cannot tell. That is actually the back end. Just fire at his turret and it goes in, no problem. And now I'm going to make another really aggressive play, but that's because they don't really have a central presence. And so you can do stuff like this, and you can just farm people who are below you, who are beneath you. Can we put in the shell? No, he's rocking back and forth. Make your tank easy to kill. Come on, man. Don't you know I'm trying to get 3 marks of excellence here? Can we put another shell into him? Yes, catch him on the rock forward. I don't know where that went. I actually aimed that one well. Guys, I aimed that one well. Can you believe it? And, come on. Is he going to go forwards? Is he going to go backwards? He's going to continue to go forwards, and we're going to miss. Because we're not very good at this game. We're noob. We are noob. Keep that in mind, guys. So that's what I've decided. I've been looking at other people who, do YouTube videos. And I noticed that when they're not very good at the game, people make jokes. And, they think they're funny, and they laugh at their mistakes. And it's all a good time. It's all in fun. But when you're good at the game and you make mistakes, people hate you. People hate you. So I've decided that I'm not good at this game. I'm actually terrible at this game. Okay? I'm terrible at this game. And so when I make a mistake, you're like, ah, it's okay. He's like the rest of us. He's terrible at the game. And then when I make a good play, it's like, hey, that was a pretty good play considering you're trash at this game. So that's what I've decided now, is that I'm actually garbage. All right? Cool. You can respect my decisions, right? No? No? Okay. Okay, fine. But it is kind of funny that the contrast between, you know, YouTube comments is so drastic between a decent player and a good player, a really good player. Is, okay, one is hated. Really hated. I don't know, I think it's jealousy. I really do. I think it's mostly jealousy. And then one is not really caring. It's like, oh, you didn't play that well that game. But that's fine, dude. You're not a Unicum, so that's okay. And this is like, you are a Unicum. How dare you stupid Muppet. It's like, I'm a human being. I make mistakes, too. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. But hey, the E4 bounced off of us again. That is the same E4, by the way. He's probably sitting there like, what? Excuse me? Excuse me? How did I bounce off? But he's not going to get in trouble for that. I will, though, if, you know, I bounce off of him right here. If I bounce off? I didn't bounce off. Okay, I'm not in trouble. Phew. No, I will get in trouble. I auto-locked. Never mind. I'm in trouble again, guys. I auto-locked. I'm going to get in trouble for that. And we finished this guy off. And now we're going to change our attention to the artillery. Try to get in after him. Yes, we are. Hello there. And I think he just fired. Is that why I'm playing recklessly here? Maybe he didn't because I'm zigging and zagging. But we finish him off. He goes down. And all that's left is that medium tank. But, yeah, we're not going to get to him. 6,000 damage, 1,200 assist, and we're up to 90%. 90%! Before we move on to our last game, and I have a story to tell about this last game, because currently we're at 93.02% going into this game on Erlenberg. Here is the story. 1 week ago, the marks of excellence got messed up, and people were playing the machine and 3-marking in 50 games, and you think, oh, they're just really good. No, 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 it was a bug, because I was sent a screenshot of someone who 3-marked his sharpshooter from 69%. He went from 69% to 95% in a singular game. Marks of excellence were really messed up. The WZ-111-5A, every game I played, when I played it, it went up like 9%. And a couple other tanks were like that, and some were reversed. Every game you play, you went down. I went from 90% to 97% on my T-34 on stream. So that's proven that the marks were messed up. And this was the same way. My mark of excellence says it's at 93.02%, but I was currently at 94%. And I'd played 5 games in this tank and had plus 5,000 to 7,000 damage games every time. I didn't have a bad game. I had a really good session. And my mark was dropping every game. Drop, 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 drop. It wasn't dropping a lot, but it was dropping from 94%. It kept dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? Every game I played, there's no way. My average damage that day was 6,200 combined that day. That 5-game session. And my mark dropped a full percent throughout that session. So then I'm like, something's got to be broken. And yes, something was broken. Remember, just because your marks drop, your average doesn't change. So when the marks of excellence refresh, you could suddenly go up in your marks of excellence. You could. And that's what happens here. Realistically, from 94%, having 5 games of 6,200 damage or more, I think I would have 3-marked it. And so because of that session, that's why this is the 3rd mark game, even though I'm at 93%. And you're going to see my marks skyrocket. And that's because they fixed the marks of excellence. The averages are all right. And remember, your average damage doesn't change. And because my average damage never changed, I skyrocketed. So that's how marks of excellence work. And you're wondering, okay, so why did my mark skyrocket? That's why. When the averages change, remember, yours doesn't. So that's why. So my mark is going to skyrocket. And you're thinking, oh, you probably didn't deserve it. On the contrary, I think I did. I think I did. Alright, I'm just gonna go on a limb and think I did. Hello, Yag, Tiger. Nice to meet you. But we auto-lock that one there because there's a post in the way, and it flies. It's true. It is an AMX 5120. He bounces off of us. And is he going to get away? Yes, the big fat tank gets away. And once again, remember how I said I like playing really aggressive, and it gets me into trouble? I'm going to play really aggressive, and it's going to get me into trouble. 3-marking tanks, I'm just like, damage, 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 gotta get the damage. I feel like when I'm 3-marking tanks, my win rate goes way, way, way up because of my aggressive plays that throw off the enemy. But at the same time, oh, hello. At the same time, it also hinders me. But there's a guy out there. It wasn't the 5120. I don't know who it was. But here's a Bat Chat. Once again, hello, Bat Chat. This is actually a mistake you've made. I actually have armor. Believe it or not. And you're dead now. Hello. Nice to meet you. There's still people back there. Yep, there it is. That's the first time I realized it wasn't the 5120 who shot me. Like, oh, they have shots here. Maybe I should do this then. Okay, fine. We'll just go around to the right and harass this guy over here. Because we have tanks on it right now, so we should be covered mostly. There's a house here protecting me from the hill. Hello there. Put a shell in. And now you're a one-shot. And you're dead! My Yag Tiger, who I was crashed into, finishes him off. Now the scores are 7-2. And I'm going to make a play that I love making on this map because not many people know about it. This part of the river is really, really shallow, and it provides cover. And oh, I was upset about that, dude. I wanted to track that guy right before Rage shot him, but oh well, that's okay. That is okay. This part of the river is really shallow, and you can cross it, as you can see. And so that's what we're doing. And we're just going from one place to the other. In fact, a Type 4 heavy, I've crossed this with a Type 4, and you don't even ever get the drowning indicator. You're that tall. And you're just like this turret driving through. It's like, brrr. It's pretty funny. But we make it through with this tank, no problem. We're fast enough. Not an issue. Most tanks are actually fast enough. Because, like I said, it's really shallow. And it's shallow. And the deep part doesn't last very long. We're loading Hesh now. Because look at these soft, juicy targets. They're really, really juicy. And there's tanks on our left, tanks in front of us. Ooh. This is gonna be fun. Is all I can say. We've got our Hesh loaded. We're up to 4,200 damage. Not the most, but hello! Boom! Not 439. Not at the highest roll with our Hesh, but it's still higher than the average roll with APCR. And so that's really all that matters. And then we go into his turret. Their shell goes high. We do not actually penetrate him. But now look at this. Hello, nerfed 30B. You got nerfed. You do not have the DPM to deal with my tank, sir. You do not. And I'm loading Hesh. So, goodbye. You're dead. He's dead. I'm alive. That was a mistake by him. He highly overestimated his reload, I think. I don't think he realized that his tank has no DPM anymore. It got nerfed, and my tank is better than his. Ahaha. But now there's an AMX 30B, and we have this E5 here who's decided to take point. So we're going to let him take point, and we're just going to flank around and support him. That's all we're going to do. May as well. We're trying to 3-mark, so we're still going to be going for some of this damage. We're up to 5,700 damage. Hesh pen, yes, 503 damage roll there. And now we should be able to leave him. Our E5, I just heard him fire there. Now that I'm watching this, I just heard him fire and he missed. So we actually could have got another shell in. But I'm glad we didn't, because now we're able to put shells into these guys. So we would have got, what, 200 more damage off of that guy? But instead we get to do this. Hello, back end of an Action X. Boom! 461. We're going to keep the Hesh loaded. Here Yolo is out, and now he's got to die. And ready for another Hesh shell. And boom! 499 again. Did we have two 499 rolls this game? I think we did. Can we finish him off here? Aiming up at his back end again. Boom. 224. And now all that's left is this Action X. But he gets finished off. But not before we do 7,400 scene damage. Did we have any blind shots? I don't think so. I don't think we had any blind shots. I think that's all the damage we've done. 72 assist. Ooh, we're rolling in the assist damage, guys. But where is our mark of excellence? Did we 3-mark? Yes, we did. 7,400 damage. And our mark is now up to almost 97. We jumped up from 93 to 97. Why? Once again, because our average damage did not change much. Of course, it changed a little bit because we don't average 7,400 damage, so it did go up. But the average for what you need to 3-mark did change. So we jumped up, and so that's why that happened. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you go check out Space Bandit, GotADingy's YouTubes, and Twitch. Links in the description below. And what is your favorite tank? Because this is my favorite tank. And you guys let me know. Do you have any tanks 3-mark? Do you have any tanks you want to 3-mark? You know, just tell me all about yourself so I can steal your bank accounts. All right, I'll catch you guys all later. Take care, and peace out.